I'm Judy from Austin, Texas, and I'm so excited to be participating in Paula Deen's Food Challenge using one of my family's favorite ingredients, Philadelphia cream cheese. Tonight I'm sharing a great family recipe, chicken creamy tetrazzini. It's one of my family's favorites. I'm starting out with a whole chicken that I've boiled and shredded. I've reserved the chicken stock that I will use to boil my pasta in to get that extra flavor. We'll need about 1 pound of sliced fresh mushrooms, some fresh chopped parsley, about 2 cups, about 1.5 cups of scallion onions that are chopped, about 1.5 cups of shredded mozzarella cheese for the topping, 1 stick of butter, about 1 large clove of garlic, finely minced, and my seasonings, salt, white pepper, and a little bit of garlic powder that I'll use in my cream sauce. And we'll also need about 2.5 cups of milk that I've warmed up in the microwave to help speed up the cream sauce process. And last but not least, the secret ingredient, the Philadelphia cream cheese, that will tie this dish together and make it just fantastic. So let's get started. I've reserved my chicken stock, I've strained it, and this is what I'm going to use to boil my pasta in. It's going to be here, and you're going to cook that according to the package, directions on the package, probably 8 to 10 minutes. So we'll get that going in there. I'm going to heat a pan up, and as I said, you're going to need about 1 stick of butter. So you're going to split that, and you're going to use 4 tablespoons to saute your vegetables. Nice hot pan. And in here you want to go ahead and throw in your scallion onions. Get those softened with the butter. And you want to go ahead and throw in your mushrooms, about 1 pound of mushrooms. And you're just going to saute these down. So while these vegetables are cooking down a bit, we're going to come over here and get started on the cream sauce. And we're going to start with the other 4 tablespoons of butter and get that melted. So what you want to do is melt your butter, and it really has to be all melted. And then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of flour to this mixture, and we're just really going to make a basic roux. We're going to season our mushrooms with just a pinch of salt. And we'll give those a little stir. It smells fantastic. The butter, the onions, oh, it smells fabulous in here. We'll get those going. I don't want to add the garlic just yet. I don't want to burn the garlic, so I'm going to let this cook down and get really yummy. We'll add the garlic at the very last along with the parsley. We don't want to lose the freshness of it. So I've got my butter. We're going to do this over a medium-low heat. We do not want to burn this. We don't want to brown it. We're going to sprinkle in 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And it's very easy. Some people get intimidated with the roux. All you're going to do is mix it up. You want to break up all the little balls of flour that might incorporate, just really well, get it incorporated really well in there. And then you want to cook it just for a moment. You want to get the flavor of the flour out. You want to kind of cook it out, but you don't want to brown it. This is a creamy white sauce that we're working on. And what I've done here is I've taken my milk, and this is a little tip, is I'm adding warm milk to my roux. So a hot to a hot, it's making it, it'll make it thicken faster. It just makes the whole process a lot better. So now I'm going to, you can kind of look in there, it's kind of bubbly. Again, it's not brown, but I think it's got that flour taste out. I'm going to slowly add in my milk, whisk it in, and just slowly add it. The flour is used as a thickener. I don't want to put a lot of flour in there because what I really want is my thickening agent, and my secret weapon the Philadelphia cream cheese. But this is going to kind of help it boost along. And now, I want to add my secret weapon, Philadelphia cream cheese. And just break it up, just to kind of help it melt a little bit faster. This is going to cook. It's going to cook in the sauce. It's going to thicken up. It's going to make this luscious, creamy, velvety sauce that could not be possible without Philadelphia cream cheese. I'll check on our pasta here. It's looking good. Pasta takes probably 8 to 10 minutes. You don't want to overcook it. It's looking really good. And let me take a look at our mushrooms. You can see the mushrooms have released a lot of liquid. I'm going to let that cook down and cook out. Okay, so my pasta's finished cooking. I've drained it and I put it in a buttered casserole dish. 1 pound of pasta. So my mushrooms look great here. You can see that the liquid is cooking down, cooking out, which is exactly what I want. I want these mushrooms to get a little bit brown. You can kind of see where they're caramelizing. They look fantastic. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add in that large clove of garlic. And then at this last moment, I'm also going to add in all of my, I'm going to leave just a little handful for the top of my parsley. Quickly just saute it in. I want the freshness of the parsley. I don't want to overcook this. So very quick. Turn off the heat. That's ready to go. Back to my cream sauce. Look at that. I've gone ahead and tasted it. It tastes great. It can use a little bit of salt. So I've got white pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and a little bit of salt. I'm going to add that in. Stir it up. Turn it off and give it a taste. It's fantastic. I'm going to take that shredded chicken and I'm going to go ahead and put it on top. I'm going to just straight from the pan dump in these vegetables. I wish you could smell this. It's fantastic. Butter, garlic, scallion onions, and mushrooms. Couldn't get any better than that. And just put them on top. And now I'm going to put my cream sauce. Look how creamy and velvety that is. It's because of that fantastic Philadelphia cream cheese that makes that happen. It's really amazing. And then you're going to just kind of just toss it, twist it, incorporate it with your pasta. Just get all that goodness in there. Perfect. And then just top it with that cheese, the top of the cheese here. Sprinkle it around. You can see how quick that was to throw together. This is great as leftovers. Your whole family will love it. Great for parties, casseroles. And now you're going to take this and put it in the oven and bake it till it's nice and bubbly. Since everything's hot, it shouldn't take long. Probably about 20 minutes at 350 degrees. So let's do that and we'll see how it comes out. Tetrazzini out of the oven. It's nice and bubbly, warm. All those real simple ingredients all brought together with our delicious Philadelphia cream cheese. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take a taste. Cut it so it's a little bit easier for us to serve. All that creamy chicken tetrazzini. Oh, it's so delicious. It's so easy to make, so great. Couldn't have happened without Philadelphia cream cheese. That's what's the secret. Enjoy.